e tabua e o si sambe mo rekan roka adoro mo kan tabua anto tele taka na waro na pula FM namba 2 e na sir
bola na go ilimo do tele taka na FM na go sa sector to na pula FM
bola o tsempo ni valu ngone ni kandabu ni mo kisa o ba chiku na sinu ando tele taka bali na waro na pula FM na bantu na sir
o lori mai na ga gini suka lambasa to do tele taka na bola FM number 2 na sir
Bola FM number 2 en seri.
Good evening, this is FBC News. I'm Amrita Priyadarshini. In tonight's bulletin, police search for Nasinu man swept away in storm drain. More housing projects planned for low-income earners in the West. And prying on innocent children will not go unpunished, says acting police commissioner. A Nasinu man drowned last night after being swept away in a storm drain during the heavy rain. 44-year-old Vijay Chandra got off a taxi in Lodhala Beach, Nasinu at around 7:30. But never made it home because of hazardous conditions. Sainiani Boila has more.
Police started the search for 44-year-old Vijay Chandra as soon as they were alerted, but have so far been unsuccessful. Chandra is believed to have been swept away in a storm drain just meters from his house. Chandra's wife Sarun Lata says he was returning home from a Christmas party when he was swept away.
And they finished the party from kickoff, then probably they come about 6:30. Taxi driver dropped him out opposite the road. He didn't come. He didn't come because from 7:30 police was searching for him.
Vijay would have gotten off the taxi in the middle of the rain with poor visibility and water flowing swiftly on his driveway, making it difficult to get home safely. Lata says she waited all night for Chandra to come home, only to be informed of the tragedy this morning.
This morning, 7:30, I was waiting him whole night that he not come, but after 7, that one police come and ask him about what he was wearing, who is your husband, and what he was wearing. Police come and inform me that he's washed away.
Most storm drains around Suva and Nasinu became a hazard yesterday as heavy rain caused water levels to swell. In many places, there were reports of water overflowing onto the roads. Saini Nimboila, FBC News.
Now, Vijay Chandra's body was discovered near the Bailey Bridge in Lodhala Beach late this afternoon. Police Commissioner Brigadier General Sitiveni Ngiliho has warned all parents and guardians not to turn a blind eye to incidences of sexual abuse and neglect of children. The Fiji Police Force has partnered with other government agencies to clamp down on such abuse. Alan Stoltz reports.
Our children are being preyed upon by the very people that should keep them safe and out of harm's way.
Police Commissioner Brigadier General Sitiveni Ngiliho says the first line of protection are parents and relatives who are duty-bound to ensure that children do not fall victim to such heinous acts.
Is our society accepting this behavior, or has chosen to look the other way or keep silent just because the perpetrator is a relative? Will we continue to accept the traditional mbulu when a child is wrong and say he or she is still young and will not be affected?
The issue has even caught the attention of some of Fiji's highest officials, including the Prime Minister, who has publicly called on Fijians to do more to protect the vulnerable. Sharing the Police Commissioner's view, the Attorney General Ayasaid Kayum says violence against women and children seems to have caught a hold of our society.
And we must be able to speak about these issues in the public space. We cannot shy away from it. We generally have a tendency to not talk about these issues in the public space or, in the commercial world, in the private sector.
A guideline has been signed recently bringing together government ministries and other agencies, including the Fiji Police Force, for effective prevention strategies to be implemented in the long term to stop child abuse. The commissioner also quoted the former president of South Africa, the late Nelson Mandela, who said there can be no keener revelation of a society's soul than the way in which it treats its children. Ellen Stahls, FBC News.
Continuing with its campaign to provide for first home owners, the government is working with the Housing Authority of Fiji for new properties in 2016. This will start with the groundbreaking ceremony for the new Tavakumbu subdivision in Lautoka. Madhu Mboletamana spoke with the Minister for Housing, Praveen Bala.
Over 700 lots will be made available at the new Tavakumbu housing subdivision in Lautoka, and the Minister for Housing, Praveen Bala, says this is the continuation of works that had started some 24 months ago.
At the moment, the design that we have got is all basically residential lots. We will try to put in some commercial lots as well with some open space. Yeah, right now we are doing the detailed plan. We have engaged a consultant who's carrying out the detailed plan.
However, the Tavakumbu project did not come as easy as they had expected. There had to be intense negotiations with those who were already living on the Housing Authority land for the last 20 years.
There were also some issues with the sitting tenants, which we have already resolved now. They're not going to move. We will make sure that lot is allocated to all the individuals who are staying there. And early next year, we're going to start with that project, the Tavakumbu housing project.
While that has been resolved, Minister Bala says more similar housing projects will roll out in 2016 as the state looks to fulfill its mandate in providing equal opportunities for home ownership for all Fijians. Madhu Mboletamana, FBC News.
Stay tuned. Still to come on FBC News, successful Fijian profiles a young woman due to receive an award from the Queen of England.
Hi, my name is Edred and I'm from Nandi and I love Mirchi FM.
Hi, my name is Sonny from Canberra. I love listening Mirchi FM online.
मैं हूँ उर्मिला देवी आसियासी तावा से जितेन शांडिल को और अश्निल को तावा में लॉक कर दिया जाए.
हम लोग यहाँ से तो कम है. Mirchi FM सुनता है. Mirchi FM is hot.
I'm Shelly in Tanga Nursery. Mirchi music simply bindas in nursery.
मैं अशफाक बालू से Mirchi FM मेरे नस नस में.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.
Welcome back. You're with FBC News. Now, people in Lautoka will still be able to enjoy recreational activities at Shelly Park in Lautoka despite the construction of a hotel. National Planning Minister Ayaz Sayed Qayyum has assured the Shelly Park Hotel won't take over the entire area.
Once completed, the $23 million hotel by P. Meji will have 144 rooms, a conference center, and other amenities. However, the project didn't come this far without obstacles.
This site, as you know, was a subject to a number of legal issues before the courts. Those, of course, have now been resolved. But those people, I also like to give a message to those people actually who are opposing it, that as you can see, the site is not taking over Shelly Park. It is a small portion of Shelly Park. And I think, unfortunately, there was a lot of misinformation regarding the size of the allocation of the lease.
Ratepayers in Lautoka objected to the hotel project and even lobbied the government to stop work getting off the ground. It's also been confirmed that the remaining area of the park will be developed into a children's park and an 8-hole golf course with all costs borne by P. Meji.
So those people who were actually cautious about it, please be rest assured that Shelly Park is still operational. You'll also have now a internationally recognized hotel company has been set by Romit. They will be managing this particular property.
Ratepayers and people of Lautoka have been assured that Shelly Park will remain open to the public. New foreshore developments will also see the entire area extended to cover the space taken up by the hotel. Madhu Mboletamana, FBC News.
The Spinal Injuries Association of Fiji is concerned about the high number of people who have had their limbs amputated because of diabetes. Association President Josko Wakaniasi says despite numerous attempts to educate people on non-communicable diseases, people are not heeding warnings. A survey by Diabetes Fiji over a 3-year period found that 938 amputations were performed at the Colonial War Memorial Hospital.
But this is a result of the high rate of amputations that is happening as a result of NCDs. It does not mean that if you have diabetes, you have a disability. But you have diabetes, that should be a warning that you can become disabled. It's how you look after yourself thereafter that's important.
The amputations were done between the years 2010 to 2012. The rehabilitation of a badly damaged road in Lambasa by the Fulton Hogan Highways has been welcomed by government workers, school children and residents. Fulton Hogan in a statement says Bulileka Road is located 5 kilometers outside of Lambasa and has not been maintained for over 6 years. The 27 kilometers of road is almost completed with 2/3 already sealed. Apart from the 500 residents that live along Bulileka, the road is the main access for school children who attend Bulileka Primary School. The entire portion of the road is expected to be completed by next year. Miss Spain Mireia Lalanguna Royo has taken out the Miss World 2015 title in Sanya, China. The 23-year-old professional supermodel from Barcelona was crowned last night. Second runner-up in the competition was Miss Russia, and third runner-up went to Miss Indonesia. Meanwhile, Miss Fiji Brittany Hazelman was admitted in hospital before the crowning for unknown symptoms. Hazelman posted on the Facebook page that she was okay and would attend the ceremony later. Hazelman managed to be ranked top 25 for the Miss World People's Choice Award and top 10 for the World Sports Competition. Well, it's not every day that a Fijian gets to meet the Queen of England, let alone receive an award from her. Tonight on our Successful Fijian segment, we talk to Luisa Tuilau, who is one of only 60 people in the Commonwealth this year who will receive the Queen's Young Leaders Award. Maggie Boyle with the story.
Successful Fijians is brought to you by the Fiji Development Bank, your partner in progress.
She's a 22-year-old human rights activist and law student. Luisa Tuilau may be small in stature, but she has made a large splash across the Commonwealth, so much so that the Queen of England has recognised her efforts and those of her youth group Young Solwara.
It's basically all the Pacific Island youths coming together. Here in Fiji, we have the Young Solwara at the USP, University of the South Pacific campus, where we have students from across the 12 regional countries, and we come together to advocate on social justice issues, economic issues.
With no funding support, the 200-plus membership under Tuilau's guidance raised funds through artwork, T-shirt sales and pin drives.
First flag for the West Papua was made up out of a white bed sheet. We cut it up and we brought some paintings, and then we made a flag out of it just so that we could be part of advocating on these issues, to be aware of what's happening around us, and to also involve our youth and those around us to be concerned with what's happening in our countries.
Making their success possible and creating ripples across the vast oceans, Tuilau says social media has made all the difference.
It's our Pacific Island duty. It's our duty as Pacific Islands to be concerned with what's happening around us. And so many of the issues that's been happening, such as climate change and the forgotten story of the Pacific West Papua issues. And we feel that we should take lead on this. As youths and young leaders, we should take the lead on these issues. So that's one reason why it's important.
Juggling her passion for activism along with being a third-year law student is no easy task. Tuilau says family support has enabled her to be the leader she is.
To all Pacific Islanders, we are the stewards of the largest ocean in the world, and it is upon us to take charge of issues around our Pacific Ocean and to go forward on it. There's one message that would be the message that I would give away to all Pacific Islanders.
In June, Tuilau will travel to London to meet Queen Elizabeth and receive her award personally. It's a lifetime achievement that will not only encourage her to do more, but but most certainly one that could launch an avalanche of future successes. Maggie Boyle, FBC News.
Successful Fijians was brought to you by the Fiji Development Bank, your partner in progress.
Coming up in sports after the break, Namosa Horse Race Course opens. And Joseph Kwajo, King of the Ring in Lambasa. That and more after the break.
Bula, I'm Dori from Nasinu Market. My choice is simple, Gold FM. Only the classic hits.
My name is Yvonne. I'm from Nandi. I love Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Sayandra, my name is Sunny. Only the Gold FM at Golden Point Resort, Raki Raki.
Hi, I'm Anna of Nasinu. When it comes to a radio, my choice is always Gold FM. Only the classic hits.
My name is Anna and I'm from Nandi. I love listening to Gold FM. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Welcome to FBC Sports. The new look Namosa Horse Race Course has been opened in Ba. With assistance from the government, horse racing enthusiasts now get to enjoy their sport in a proper venue. Rohit Deo has more.
Horse racing used to be a popular pastime in Fiji, but died out in recent years. This race course in Namosa Umba has delighted fans and jockeys alike.
I think today is a grand day since this grand project was facilitated by our Minister for Local Government. Through his effort, today what we see here, this is structure and the mini stadium and the standard tracks.
The government provided about $200,000 to get the racetrack up to scratch. Judging from the reaction at today's race, it's money well spent.
It's a timely assistance from our government, the Baini Marma-led government, and I am definite that those who are all present here today, they are really pleased with the generosity shown by our government.
There are still areas of the course which need more work. The community is hoping for continued support, not just from the government.
We were looking forward to this standard of development in this arena for quite a long time. And we do hope that our government will facilitate further so that we get this structure in this arena developed fully.
More than 70 horses took part in the first race today, close to 1,000 people turning up. Rohit Deo, FBC Sports.
Ghana boxer Joseph Kwajo defeated Opeti Tangi in the main bout of the Westwood Boxing Northern Rumble yesterday. Tangi hit the canvas several times before the referee stopped the fight in the third round. And here are the highlights.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
In the main supporting bout, Sebastian Singh remains unbeaten locally after Waisale Ratu failed to continue in the second round of the bout. Here are the highlights. Westwood Boxing is planning to hold another promotion in the north next year. The Westfield Dragons side took out the Westfield tournament. Led by former National Sevens rep Wese Nadungu, the home team defeated Ratu Felice 31-7 in the cup final. The tournament has grown in popularity over the years.
This tournament serves as a qualifying tournament for the big coastal sevens that's coming up. So the winner of this tournament automatically qualifies for the coastal sevens that's coming up in January next year.
The win has also secured the Westfield Dragons side a spot in next month's Coral Coast Sevens. Well, Fijian wonder boy Roy Krishna again made the headlines in the Hyundai A-League as his goal from the penalty spot earned the Wellington Phoenix a crucial point in the 1-1 draw against Sydney FC last night. In other matches played yesterday, Melbourne City defeated Victory 2-1, while Perth Glory and Western Sydney Wanderers played to a 2-2 draw. The Nandi football side celebrated its National Football League and Pacific Cup victories with its fans yesterday. The turnout was not as the players and officials had expected, but the handful that gathered did enjoy their day with their stars. The players and officials also received prizes for their achievements. Nandi won the league title after a lapse of 15 years this year and won their third Pacific Cup title in 4 years. The Chelsea football side began life without Jose Mourinho by returning to winning ways with a 3-1 victory over Sunderland at Stamford Bridge this morning. In other matches played this morning, Norwich shocked Manchester United 2-1, Tottenham beat Southampton 2-0, leaders Leicester City defeated Everton 3-2, while Bournemouth beat West Brom 2-1. Showers and thunderstorms were part of the weather menu today. It affected most parts of the country. Now, a trough of low pressure continues to slowly move over the group. In the southwest Pacific Island countries, a broad easterly wind flow prevails. Temperatures could not be obtained from Lautoka. However, Ba and Nadi were 32 and 33 degrees respectively, Suva being the coolest in Fiji at 29 degrees, then the north hit the lower 30 mark. Now keep those raincoats and umbrellas handy. The showers and thunderstorms are expected to continue all over Fiji. The outlook for Tuesday, occasional showers and few thunderstorms over most places. Please note that although moderate seas are expected, there will be poor visibility in areas of heavy showers and thunderstorms, so do take caution. Our main story is again, a Nasinu man has been swept away in a storm drain during heavy rains last night. Local Government Ministry promises more housing for low-income earners in the Western Division, and police call on parents and guardians to not ignore incidents of sexual abuse of children. On to our poll question. Should Geetha be stripped of the heavyweight boxing title? Visit our FBC website to take part. Remember, you can send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email, citizenseyes@fbc.com.fj, or share it with us via our Facebook page, FBC News. If you're on Twitter, follow and tweet us your news tips at FBC News, or simply hashtag FBC News. You've been watching FBC News. I'm Amrita Priyadarshini. Good evening.
Hi, my name's Liviana Valentine. I'm from Nandi, and Today FM rocks.
My name is Ateza. I work at Golden Point Resort. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
My name is Krish. I'm from Tava. I like listening to Big Breakfast. Today FM rocks.
I'm Juliana. I'm from Lautoka, and I like listening to Today FM.
Hi, my name is Shelly. I live in Arere. Today FM rocks my drug and lollipop.
Bula, my name is So. I'm from Navua. I like listening to Today's FM.
Bula, my name is Asilika from Rocky Rocky, and Today FM rocks with my flip-flops.
Today's hit music on Today FM.